And we're back on the show. There was a little bit of Jimmy Reed that DBoss did a little while back, right?
No, this year, just before the pandemic came in. They're great artists.
Well, thank goodness you did that before the pandemic, right?
Yes.
So, but we're here now with our musical guest of the day. We got Slim Flex here. This is the official interview. There's Slim, right?
There he is.
And by the way, you don't have to get close to that mic.
Okay.
We did a little bit of work.
Okay.
During that performance, so things are a little better. We sit back and relax and just get to know you a little bit. But we got to know you because we kind of did the improvised thing here today, and here we are.
Yep.
And
so, Slim Flex. Well, the first thing I want to ask you, Slim, is how did you get your name?
Okay, so before Slim Flex, the name was Flexi the Godson. And Flexi.
Okay.
And the Godson, right? So it's like saying the Godson. So that was what I had. And I actually got Slim Flex from another engineer friend of mine. And this was a time whereby it's like in my country, especially Ghana, most of the artists that were doing songs started naming themselves Flex. So this one comes up, I'm D Flex. This comes up, I'm M Flex. This comes, I'm this Flex. So like the Flex became like everything and everyone was just Flex. And I looked at myself like I needed something that would separate me from all the flexes they had. Right. So yeah, so like that gave me a chance to kind of look it through. So one of my friends used to call me Slim Thug. As a, you know, like there's an artist called Slim Thug or Slim Boss. Yes, there's an artist like that. I mean, like there's a hip hop artist in Houston called that. So from that Slim, there's Slim that. And I said, okay, look, when I look at all the artists that are naming themselves Flex, the skinniest one or the slimmest one out of them, it's me. So why don't I just put the Slim? Because already people were calling me Slim here. So why don't you just put Slim and just add the Flex? So everyone that says Slim Flex, they know, right? It's not the other, it's not all those Flex, it's just that skinny one. And it's been so good, I've never grown fat. So
well, we better hope.
and
you better hope not, because if you do that, you know, you can't change your name now.
No, he could be, because remember Minnesota Fats? No way he
you know
fat.
You know the funny thing, one of my drummer from my band, Frank always used to say, so what are you gonna do when you start getting big? Then now what? You'll be what, Fat Flex or what? So recently, due to the COVID, I started developing some belly.
Oh,
out of jollof rice and, you know, kenke and all that, fufu and all that. So I was eating it. Yeah, I was eating it late at night too. So I kind of developed this belly, and then he saw me and said, wow, so right now you are Fat Flex now. Right now you are not Slim Flex. So yeah, but I guess, I mean, that's where it all came from. Shout out to Dr. Mo, who is a very good friend of mine. He was the guy that gave me that idea that, you know, set yourself apart from all the rest. And we came with Slim Flex. And Slim Flex has been in existence for almost, let's say, 7 to 8 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised because you mentioned how long have you been in Canada for?
I've been in Canada for less than 20 years now.
But that's a long time.
It's a long time.
Right?
Okay. That's not bad then, actually. That's not bad.
He's already been cultivated to land.
Yes.
Now, so and you're doing the Afrobeat. That's kind of the genre you're working in?
Yes, Afrobeat. But sorry. I like to say this all the time, that I'm an artist where I see myself as a versatile artist, and I don't box myself into any genre. I try to do that because you might not know which of your songs someone might like. For all you know, you might classify yourself as an R&B artist, and you'll probably be focusing on just R&B, but maybe your true calling might be love as rock. So I always try to leave my catalog open and try to experiment with new sounds. But predominantly what people know me for is Afrobeat, which was probably originated by Fela Kuti, that most people know. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We were talking about Fela Kuti just...
Yeah, because his birthday just passed not too long ago, about two days ago.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Now I know you're from Ghana originally.
Yes, please, Ghana.
And, I know they had a whole genre from there.
High life.
But then that became the
hip life. High life developed to hip life when they started adding rap to it.
Yeah.
When they were doing just high life is basically contemporary music. And what they were doing was high life was more of let's say folk tales, like talking, giving tales, like storylines.
Like the
traditional folk music of Ghana was high life. And then as time went on, with the introduction of other musical instruments from other parts of the world, we actually created a sound. And then from there, hip hop got introduced into it by a legendary rapper called Reggie Rockstone, who introduced rap to Ghana and to Ghana music. And then from there,
where's he from?
He's from Ghana.
Okay.
Reggie Rockstone. His name is Reggie Rockstone. That is actually his name. Yeah, that's actually his name because his dad's name was Rockstone, and his dad used to be an ambassador for Ghana to one of the European countries. So he was in Bronx doing schooling while high life was still going on. So it was when he came, then he introduced the whole rap into the music, and then we now had hip life, which then gained more audiences due to the brand that we kind of added to it. Because basically high life usually was done in Chi language, which was the Ashanti language, so not everybody could understand. But once they did the blend of the rap and the singing, people started using English, broken English, and other stuff to get it all to where we have now.
Now so this Friday is when you're releasing the new song.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna, this is live TV, so I know we got Richard here in the studio. We don't have a camera on him, right? But he found the dream thing. Do you want to just give Slim the dream thing?
Yeah.
Because the song is called
Big Dreams.
Right?
Big Dreams. Big dreams, man.
We're just following the synchronicities here.
I like this actually.
He wants to take it home.
I like this actually. I should take this home as a souvenir.
I might just give it to you.
Yeah, he might just give it to you.
Because like this is gonna mean a lot to me actually hanging in my room, knowing that I got it from this beautiful show of yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So it's coming out this Friday. Now
yes.
We do have we did a little bit of a taping at the beginning of the show. Should we just watch a little bit of that?
Yeah, why not?
Right now?
Why not?
This is a
Because
little
I want to talk,
preview
we want to ask him about this track.
But it's a great, and it was a great track because when we put it on, everybody started dancing.
Yes.
Or at least wanting to dance.
Do your exercise, just get ready.
Yeah, so we're going to just check this out. We're not sure how well this turned out, so bear with us, folks. But we're going to just give this a shot here and see how it sounds. A little taste of the hit that's coming up this Friday. Oh, we don't like that. Oh, here we go.
Everybody say, we go to work hard, we go to fight for the paper and the printers. We go to hustle for the dollar, we go lose class. Go to the back, mind them for the hooper. Guantanamera, fight for the dollar. Big business, no one right, not a matter. Guantanamera, fight for the dollar. Big business, no one right, not a matter. Big rings like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rings like Messi. I got big rings like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big ribs like Messi. I'm gonna hustle every day. When I work hard for my own tempo, I don't care if I don't get today. When I work hard for my own tempo, I'm gonna working every day and I do until I get my until 60, 90, 99, we need hustle like that street. You what I'm blessed with. So everything nice, everything alright. So we never go to stress you. Everything nice, everything alright. So we never go to lose, we go to fight, so we make that big dough. Everything is alright, it's okay, we just let's go and I got big rings like Ronaldo. Oh yeah, and I got big rings like Messi. I got big rings like Ronaldo. Oh yeah, and I got big rings like Messi. I'm gonna hustle every day. When I work hard for my own tempo, I don't care if I don't get today. When I work hard for my own tempo, get the money. If you can't get the money, buy them for them. go to work and we make more money till we get more money, no money, all type of money. So we never go to lose to, we go to fight till we make that big dough. Everything is alright, it's okay, we can bless no one curse. This year we do go higher, slim place popping with the fire. Enemies they go retire, so the bad man them say we stay higher. I got big rings like Ronaldo, oh yeah, and I got big rings like Messi. I got big rings like Ronaldo, oh yeah, and I got big rings like Messi. I go to hustle every day, when I work hard to my own tempo. Okay, if I don't get today, when I work hard to my own tempo. I got big rings like Ronaldo, oh yeah, and I got big rings like Messi. I got big ribs like Ronaldo, oh yeah, and I got big ribs like Messi. I really hustle every day, when I work hard to my own tempo. Okay, if I don't get today, when I work hard to my own tempo.
Wow.
And we're back here, and I just found out because Richard was telling me that this album's it's 2 years old.
No, not this one.
Or not this one.
No.
Not this
I
one.
stand corrected.
This is actually the first single we've released after dropping an album 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds great.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's really,
Well,
really nice.
this song I want to ask you, what inspired you to? Did you write this?
Yeah, I did.
yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I basically write all my songs, and like I was saying earlier on during the chat, I'm like, during times of like during hard times, most people get discouraged quick. Most people throw their hands in the air, throw in the towel too quick. And as artists and also as creative guys, there's always that rhema that God gives us to also put certain things out there for people to take consolidation in. And so with the way, especially nurses crying, people crying all over with the whole corona pandemic, making everything hard for everyone, especially artists not being able to travel to perform on stages and go to shows and stuff like that. Everyone was feeling it. So I felt I needed a song that would actually motivate people and also keep people on their toes to just keep hustling and not look at what is happening today. Because like if you hear from the lyrics, I said, it doesn't matter that I don't have it today. It doesn't mean that I won't get it tomorrow. As much as I work hard at it, I will get it tomorrow. So I might not be the Prime Minister of Canada today, but if I work hard at it, I could be the Prime Minister of Canada in the next years coming. So basically, I just needed something positive for my fans and also the world as a general in order to motivate and also keep them on their toes and just help them do what they're doing. So that's how that came about.
You're going to go far.
Thank you.
And the reason you're going to go far is because you are able to adapt to the situations and everything that's going. So you're able to move like a chameleon.
Yes.
And you can adapt.
Thanks.
And that's what I'm getting from you. You know,
Thanks.
you can, those are, and you know, don't stop what you're doing because this is what's you got it.
Thank you so much.
You know, she's a seer. She's a seer.
Yeah. Love it.
He's got it.
Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, so I mean, I really like the idea that you wrote this song because of the hard times that people are going through these days, right? And I'm thinking about, I mean, you know, I mean, we're trying our best to get through all this and we're kind of rolling with the punches and, you know, just keep on keeping on, right?
Yeah.
Put one foot in front of another. But when I go on the subway and I see how not busy it is compared to what it was before, I'm reminded that there are so many people that they used to be out and about doing things, working at jobs, or just living their lives that are now not doing that. They're just sticking at home and stuff like that. But I mean, and I get discouraged too, even though, you know, I haven't really changed the way I go about things too much. But, you know, I really wonder what's going on with all this pandemic stuff. Like, it's just, you know,
it's crazy.
It seems like it's like somebody, I won't say who, is just trying to make everybody's life a little
I think so. I think so too. I really feel for this because I'm from Africa. we've seen serious stuff. We've been through wars, we've been through persecutions, we've been through almost everything. But this coronavirus is something that is so novel. It's hard to comprehend because of just the spread of it and how fast it spreads and how it has brought everything to a halt. Because I mean, we have had tsunamis, we have had hurricanes, we have had all those ones, and even though as much as they caused damages, they didn't really put everything at a halt. But right now, we actually have a situation where workers cannot even go to work safely to work, to even make the money that would take care of the family. Just sitting here talking to you guys, something just came up. Like, picture a production company like you guys. How are you even managing to even meet the rentals and the stuff that you guys do just to keep the shows going? I think it's gonna be crazy putting a show together during a pandemic time, especially a TV live show. I mean, Corona hasn't really dealt with us good, and I just can't wait to get rid of it anyhow we can, because I want to be out there. I want to give my people, because I've been recording so much songs, I've been doing so much songs, and I want people to feel it.
You know, okay, that reminds me. So now, do you have a band that you work with? I mean,
yes.
The sound is great. And in fact, I heard some instruments like, what was that, an oboe in there, or some sort of clarinet?
Yeah, we have I mean, like the clarinet was in there. Yeah. You could hear some trumpets. Yeah. As well.
Now,
and
those all real?
Yeah, real live instruments. And what we do with Diet Monkey Entertainment Product is that we always try to give the people their original stuff. You know, I mean, everyone could go to the studio to make a song, but once you're able to incorporate the traditional instrument that people are accustomed to, it kind of brings more light and more weight to the kind of product we do.
Well, if you got a live band, it's really, really
exactly, and
delivering that creativity.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much known as a live band artist. I mean, for everyone that has watched me, I do better when I have a band. So after doing the song, we felt that, listen, we need some musical live instruments that would actually drive home the point. Because, you know, these musical instruments also speak to the soul, right? And once you have them in there, they kind of makes everything nice. So everything you heard in there, yes, was live. And it was done in Africa too, Ghana.
It was?
Yeah.
So you recorded that in Ghana?
I actually did the vocals here and sent it over, but the beat, I actually brought the beat when I went to Ghana last year. Last year, I had the opportunity to be with Afrofest Ghana. Okay. You know, Afrofest it's been going on in Canada for 30 years, and they finally decided to do one in Africa last year. And
from the
Canadian people brought it to Ghana for the first time. Wow. And it was a marvelous thing. And I got the chance to be on it because I'm from Ghana. And as an artist, they brought artists from 5 different African countries, and we went down there to blend with other African artists that were down there, and it was awesome. So it was through Afrofest, then I happened to meet one of my friends who is an engineer, and he showed me, I have something for you, I want you to come check it out. So I went, and this was the beat, but then I didn't know what to do with it until I came to Canada and the pandemic hit. So So right when the pandemic hit, I just picked up that beat because the beat was speaking to me to put something positive on there. So
he already had. Did he have all the music?
No. He just okay. So what they do back home mostly is that it's 2 ways. Sometimes the engineer could just have a skeleton of a beat, right? And then they make you write to it. And as you write the music to it, they come in and they add other instruments and whatsoever to it to make it fully, but usually just a skeleton. So they give you the skeleton, you go home, you create the music with it, such as the melody, the lyrics, everything, then you come back and record. So I brought the beat here, and as the pandemic was going on, looking at what was going on, I put a few things down and then went to the studio to get it recorded, sent it back to Ghana, get it mixed, and then have the live instrument play along with it now. So it's gone through a whole lot of fit that just to get the correct sound that we have now, and I'm actually proud of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds fantastic, and it's not the first time that we've heard a story about the artist in Canada or North America working very closely with artists in Africa and being able to do that kind of recording back and forth. So
thanks to technology.
Yeah.
Luca Brasi, he did with the artist in
South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa. Okay.
Yeah, he did a beat too, and it was really good.
Yes, beautiful.
So I didn't mention. I didn't even show you guys around the studio here, but we're building a live performance
Nice.
venue.
Nice.
After the show, I'll take you guys in
Nice.
to the other room, build a big stage, and it's really intended for live performances for musicians. Because with the lockdown and that, it's just so hard, and a lot of music venues have been closed
down.
And so for musicians to be able to perform,
that's so wonderful.
So we're trying to create a thing where we can do live streaming and stuff like that. But do you have a band here in Toronto?
Yes, I do.
That you can go and do a live.
Yeah, I do. I do have a band. Yeah, I do have a band that I work with.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 bands that I work with. I have my brothers from Congo, who are called Evolution MP3. Wonderful, amazing, young, talented instrumentalists. And we actually did Afrofest online this year, and it was an awesome show. Afrofest virtual concert. It's on YouTube. Y'all could check it out.
So you
Beautiful.
did a live performance?
I did a live performance. You will love it.
And how did you? I'm just curious. How did you do the live performance?
We actually went
on a like a streaming.
Yes, it was a streaming.
Afrofest?
What we did was we actually did a pre-recording. We went to the studio of Lynx Music Academy. Then we actually did a live recording session, and then after they edited and then put it on YouTube and played it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Trust me. After the interview, I urge everyone to check Afrofest Virtual Concert 2020. It was amazing. Day 10, by the way, is day 10. I was the closer of the event.
Wow.
I finally got a chance to close my own show, so that was good. That was actually good.
So I gotta ask you. So you actually went to Afrofest in Ghana, and
That was in 2019.
and you got to perform live.
Got to perform live to thousands of people.
That must have been for you being
Big.
from Ghana. It must
Epic.
have been amazing.
Was epic. I had my mom in the seat. I had my family. I had my primary school, or let's say grade school friends, all busting up just to come and see me. It was wonderful. We had the chiefs, the kings and chiefs in attendance. So I think Music Africa did a good job putting that event together. I
Sounds like
actually think they did well.
almost like after that you don't have you're good.
What 1204 said. 1204 said after performing to 10,000 people, you as an artist you kind of feel away. So for me, being in my hometown, being able to finally showcase what I've brought from Canada to them, and they accepting it was really an eye opener for me, and was a good review as an artist to myself.
So, what do you want to do? Like, what can we expect for you? Like, what kind of legacy? What do you want? You're doing a lot. Like, what more can we expect from Slim Flex?
There's a lot that could be expected from Slim Flex because I haven't stopped working. But when the last bell is rang, I want my name to remain as one of the people that pushed African culture and African music in North America. When the curtains are drawn, I would want that the sweat, the pain, the toil that I put into this by not letting down my talent would make this name become a household name. And finally, to enjoy some sort of success in order to be able to cater for my family and also to do good to the world. Because the more to whom much is given, much is expected. So the more I get, I pray that I become that person that I am today, that I will be able to give back to people. Because where I'm from, there's a lot of people that need help. And if I'm helped, if God promotes me to where I need to be, I would also use that influence to also help other lives. So I mean, when it's all said and done, just a good man who lived a good life, made sure created his culture, made his culture and his music known to the rest of the world. Yeah.
Well, I hope that all happens.
Amen.
It will.
Amen.
Well, will it? Because what I'm
Big
concerned
dreams.
about with all this COVID, and by the way, we're gonna have to go to the song very shortly, but this COVID thing, I think it's the beginning of the end.
Big dreams.
Big dreams.
Big dreams.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, yeah, absolutely.
Any shout outs you want to give to anybody that can find you on social media?
Yes. So number one, I'd like to thank God for this opportunity. I'd like to thank the Caribbean Liquid Show, the lunch, for giving me this platform to be able to interact with the people of the world. I'd like to thank you personally, DBoss, and also Mr. Hugh, for this. And one thing I would tell you is that don't stop this thing you're doing. And I there's one thing I noticed. I saw that you guys are giving voice to the voiceless, to the people that wouldn't actually have the chance to be on these platforms. You guys are giving them that chance. And with the building of a live performance studio, I think the sky is only the limit. I mean, above the sky is the limit. Shout out to my record label. Shout out to my management, Guides Monkey Entertainment. Also holding me down. Shout out to everybody that loves Netflix music. And this is official. My number one publicist, Sasha. Thank you so much. You're doing an amazing job. God bless you.
There's this no one right at the kada. One time I fight for the dollar. There's this no one right at the kada.
Hopefully better sound quality. This is the biggest.
Oh yeah. And I got big rims like
Thank you so much for having me.
rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got
Tech Mix.
Go gaga. Everybody sing with J-Baya. Go gaga. We go to work hard, we go to fight for the paper and the printers. We go to hustle for the dollar, no go lose gas. Don't tell the bad mind them for the move back. Guantanamera, fight for the dollar. Big Benz is me one ride, not a kada. Guantanamera, fight for the dollar. Big Benz is me one ride, not a kada. I got big rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rims like Messi. I got big rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rims like Messi. I go to hustle every day. When I work hard to my own camo, I don't care if I don't get today. When I work hard to my own camo, see, I go to working every day and I do until I get my own. And if you say 1999, we the hustle on the street too. Oluwa don't bless you. So everything nice, everything alright. So we never go to stress you. Everything nice, everything alright. Yeah. So we never go to go slow. We go to fight so we make that big dough. Everything is alright, thing is okay. We just bless go and curse you. I got big rings like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rings like Messi. I got big rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rims like Messi. I go to hustle every day. When I work hard to my own camo, I don't care if I don't get today. When I work hard to my own camo. Get the money. If you ain't get the money, boy, it ain't funny. We go to work hard till we make more money, till we get old money, no money, all type of money. So we never go to go slow. We go to fight till we make that big dough. Everything is alright, everything is okay. We just bless no and curse so. This year we dey go higher. Slim flex coming with the fire. Enemies they go retire. So to the bad man them say we J-Baya. I got big rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rims like Messi. I got big rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rims like Messi. I go to hustle every day. When I work hard to my own camo, I don't care if I don't get today. When I work hard to my own camo, I got big rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rims like Messi. I got big rims like Ronaldo. Oh yeah. And I got big rims like Messi. I go to hustle every day. When I work hard to my own camo, I don't care if I don't get today. When I work hard to my own camo.